Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at my CS2 settings, so let's get into it. Hey, you there. While the video is loading, you have some time to subscribe and like the video. I would really appreciate that. Thank you and enjoy the video. So, a lot of you guys have been asking for me to show you my settings because, obviously I'm the best player in the world. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, a lot of you have been asking me to show them, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take a look at my settings and I'll try to explain them as good as I can, I guess. So first off, I would like to say that with CS2 being released, I kind of changed my settings a lot compared to what they were in CSGO. I've tried using the same settings as I was using in CSGO, but they just felt off for some reason, so I changed them up a bit. So with that being said, these settings aren't final. Like, I am testing out settings and I've been using a ton of different settings, but these ones have made me feel like I'm playing at my best and the game feels at its best. So these are the ones that I will be sticking with for a while, and maybe a few changes, but I think these are good basic settings. Also, I know I make fun videos and stuff, but I'm actually pretty decent at this game. Like, I recently hit level 10 on Faceit and I've been global wingman and global MM, so I'm pretty good at this game, I guess. Meaning my settings will probably be good as well. I don't know. I mean, at least you can say I have the same settings as a level 10 Faceit, right? And I'm not one of those pros with $1 billion PC, so my settings will probably work on your PC as well. Okay, so first off, probably one of the most important ones, I guess, is the video settings. So currently I am playing at 100% brightness, which might be really bright for a lot of you. I don't know, it feels good for me. I would recommend going 100% or 93% is pretty good as well. You can always go full, but it's really bright, and I play on 100% saturation on Nvidia Settings, which I can show you later. Okay, so second, I'm using aspect ratio 4:3, and I'm currently playing on 2080 960. I've also tried playing on 1280 1024 a lot. I use those settings a lot, which was the resolution I was using in CSGO as well, because I felt like used to it. That's how I played this game growing up. But currently I'm playing this resolution. It feels really good. It's the same resolution that like 80% of pros use. I wanted to do my own thing, but honestly, I think this is the best resolution and I think you should try this one. It's personal preference, but this one feels like it's the best one, and I've tried a lot of different resolutions on this game, and this is the only resolution where if I shoot people, I hit them. Refresh rate, I have a 2040 Hz monitor, but you should probably just pick the highest one that you have. That might be under 44 or maybe even 60, or 360 is a possibility too, I guess. Okay, so my advanced video settings. Currently, I am running a boost player contrast enable. I don't know, I've had this disabled in CSGO, and I used to have it disabled in CS2 as well, but I don't know, for some reason a lot of players use the setting on enabled, so I put it on enabled as well. Like, I literally have no clue why I put it on enabled, but I just feel like I get kills when I use this setting, so that's why I've been using enabled. Vertical sync, of course, always disabled. Don't ask questions, just disable it, it's bad. I am currently using 4x MSA on multi-sampling anti-aliasing mode. I've tried 8, I've tried 4, I've tried 2, I've tried CMA 2, I've tried none. I would go for none or 4. I'm using 4 right now because I used to play on 8, and I don't get like when I play on 4, I don't get all those like blocky lines and stuff. The way I would recommend this is if you were playing on 8, you should go for 4. Like the FPS is better and it looks the same. I feel like there's less input lag, or at least it feels like that. If you weren't using 8, you were using none, just go none again. None is pretty good as well, but I don't know, I don't like the lines for some reason. I like this one better. So I would just choose between 4 and none. You can just both try them out and then choose the one that you feel like you play best with. Okay, so I hate putting this on high, the global shadow quality. I literally hate putting this on high because I don't know, I feel like it gives me lag for some reason. Like it makes my game feel a bit more laggy. I think I would get more FPS if I put this on low. But the thing is, you can clearly see shadows in this game. When there's somebody around the corner with the new lightning effects, you can just see the shadow on the floor even without that person seeing you. So that's why I would recommend putting this on high, because even if you want the FPS, this one gives you an advantage. Like compared to all the other settings, this one really does give you an advantage. Like you can see the shadows, and if you put it lower, you can't. So put this one on high, please. That's all you have to do. Just put it on high. If your FPS is too low, you should put it on low, but I would try to keep it at high. Don't go for medium. If you're gonna turn it off, just fully turn it off. Just go low. Okay, so model texture details, always put this on low. I've been doing that in CSGO as well. I put it on low again. Texture filtering mode, same thing, billionaire. Been using it since CSGO, so I'm still using it. Shader details, low. We don't need that. Particles, low as well. Don't need it. Ambient occlusion, disabled. Fuck that shit. Okay, high dynamic range. So, this is a new setting. I don't really know what it does. I think it has something to do with like brightness and shit. It's a pretty long text, so I'm not gonna read it. I've read it once. It has to do with brightness and stuff. I've been using performance, and I've recently switched to quality because I've seen like 70%, maybe 90% of pro players use quality. This might change in the future. I literally just picked this setting because I've seen other people pick it as well. I didn't see a lot of people use performance, and I've been getting kills and the game has been feeling better, so I would recommend putting this on quality. But if you need the FPS, put this on performance. I would rather have you put global shadow quality on high and this on performance than this on quality and shadow on low. So just make sure your global shadow is high, and then the other settings you can try to get some more FPS. But if you have the FPS, you should go on quality on this one. I think the game just, I don't know, looks a bit better and feels a bit better. Fidelity, FX, super resolution, something new, just disable it. Everybody's been using disabled. I don't know what it does actually. Wait, let me take a look. Reduced resolution upscaling. Fuck that, you don't need upscaling. Just play disabled. Nvidia reflex low latency. Well, this is another new one. Maybe a really important one, and honestly, you're going I don't know what to put this on. I've put it on disabled, I've put it on enabled, and you have enabled boost. I haven't used enable boost because apparently enabled abuse, what the fuck? Because apparently enabled boost gives you FPS drops, which enabled doesn't. So like you get better, right? What is it called? Latency. Your latency gets better with enabled and boost, but that's at the cost of some FPS. Disabled, I've been using it. A lot of pros are using it, but I feel like most pros will switch to enabled. And this is why I would recommend enabled as well if your PC can running. I think it's not that FPS heavy. When using disabled, I was shooting people and literally not hitting them, even though I was aiming on them and shooting at them. Like, if they were standing still in front of me and I felt like I was literally shooting their head, nothing would happen. And on enabled, I can hit flicks, I can hit people running by, I just hit everything. So if you feel like you're hitting people but it's not registering or that kind of stuff, put this on enabled. If you really just want to go the option that most pros use, you should disable it, but I feel like most pros will enable it in the future, because I feel like all it does is give you better latency. So I don't know, just put it enabled. And that's it for the advanced video settings. Edge positions is just the full thing. I don't know what it is. I'm so fucking dumb. It's literally called HUD edge. It has to do with the HUD. Okay, so audio settings. There's a lot of new audio settings. So I'll go over these pretty quickly, because honestly, just pick the ones I picked. You can change stuff, but I feel like these ones are the best ones. I don't like to fuck with these audio settings and stuff, because I want my game to sound nice. I want my game to sound good, which is the same as nice, but I want to hear where the enemies are and I want to hear it clearly. And I feel like these settings do that in the best way. Oh, my English is so fucking bad, Jesus Christ. Okay, so master volume 100. My Windows volume is 35, so you might have to like change that a bit according to your Windows volume. Audio device, just use the audio device you're using. EQ profile, well, you have a lot of different stuff. I feel like this game is the same thing as fucking Siege. They give you fucking 4 options, 5 options in Siege. Just use the normal one. The other ones are fucking bad. I've seen a lot of people recommend the crisp one, but just don't fuck with these settings. When I was playing CSGO, I turned off 3D audio, and I've been playing with that ever since, because I feel like the positioning sounded way better. Don't fuck with this. Just put it on natural, leave it like that. There's no reason to go in depth, like small things, fuck that shit. This works, just use this. LR, 0%, don't need that. Perspective correction, this is one I don't really know. I've been using no. I've been using it turned off. The default is yes, which I also played with. I would recommend going with no if you want your game to sound more like CSGO. If you want your game to have the new audio stuff, you should go yes. But I feel like no is way better, gives you way better positioning, sound, all that stuff. I might be wrong, but I feel like that when I'm playing with these settings. So I don't know. Maybe in the future my mind will change and I'll do an updated video settings and stuff, but I feel like most of the time I stick with my settings, especially when it's audio, because audio is very important. So just pick with it, pick the ones you think sound best and keep using it. Don't change it like all the time. VoIP volume, I just put it on 80. These are my other settings. I literally just put everything on 0 and on low. I don't know, you could put the 10-second warning volume maybe a bit higher, because like that's the 10-second warning of the bomb going to explode. But I just do this by like the beeps and knowledge, I guess. I don't really use the 10-second warning. If you need it, you should put this one up, but I don't need it. Game settings. Okay, these are a lot of settings, so I'm gonna go over them, like try to go over them pretty quickly. Okay, so max acceptable ping, just put this one low. I put it on 50. Just go 50 or 80 or something. Max acceptable game traffic bandwidth, I put it on unrestricted. All this other stuff doesn't matter, you can copy it if you want. HUD scale, I put it on the lowest on 90. HUD color, light blue. I've been using that in CSGO as well, but it's personal preference. I quite like yellow as well, so maybe you should try yellow or just pick the same one I did. You can copy this stuff, it's not that important. Same goes with the ping stuff, just copy it if you want. You can pause the video not that important. Same with spectator. This one, I put delayed sniper rifle on scope on no, auto resume on yes. The detached silencer, I put this on because I don't know why they added the setting, but sometimes you're playing a position hiding and the barrel of your M4A1S will stick out. So what the fuck was I doing? Why was I doing this hand grip thing? But yeah, just put this on. I don't know why they disabled it. Like, you must be really stupid to accidentally press that button. So just put this on secondary fire. You might need it in some situations. I put view model on classic. All the other settings don't really matter. So again, you can pause. I put this on 083, 045. You can copy that if you want. You can copy these settings if you want. These are my crosshair settings, but I'll paste the crosshair code in the description. If you just want to import that, you can import that here. Just copy, I just paste my code here and then import and you get my crosshair. Keyboard and mouse, I'm gonna go over these really quick. Like, you don't need all the same keybinds I do. You can pause the video if you want them, but these are personal preference. Hold, sensitivity is 2. I put repeat disabled, but you can put it enabled if you like that. I don't remember, bro. I don't remember playing CSGO. It's so weird. I think if you want it to feel like CSGO, you should put it on enabled, because I think you could just hold your mouse button to zoom in this game. I put it on disabled. So these are my keybinds. You can copy them if you want. Just pause the video. Okay, and a new one, which I didn't have to explain in CSGO, but I will have to explain in CS2, the loadout. So for the loadout, I'm using USB. I've seen a lot of people use the P2000 as well. I kind of like the P2000 as well, but I don't have skin, so I haven't switched yet. So I'm just sticking with the USB. I'm using dualies. So, I was gonna say Supernova, but that's not the name. P250, 57 Deagle. Currently I'm running Nova Max 7 UMP, MP9 and MP7. You could go for Bison as well, or like the other shotgun, but I don't know. I like playing with these guns and I like my Spec 7 skin. Okay, for the rifles I'm using FAMAS, M4A1S, M4A4. I like the combo of having them both. SSG and AVP. I mean, I don't feel like you need the AUG. If you want to play with the AUG, you can switch one out, but I don't know, I feel like this is a good setup. And then T-sides, of course, Glock, dualies, P250, Tech 9, Deagle. Okay, but I was gonna say they're not ordered correctly, but they are. Nova, here I am using the auto shotgun because I think it's better than the sawed-off in most situations, using UMP, Mac 10, MP7. Then here you don't have the two main rifles, like you just have AK, so I'm running Galil, AK, Scout, AWP, and the SSG. Okay, so let's move on to my Nvidia settings. So for my Nvidia settings, I would start by putting this on use my preference and just put it on performance. For the 3D settings, you can pause anytime you want, but I'm pretty sure I just use the performance settings. I've seen a lot of people tweak these settings, but I've been running these settings and I play a ton of different games as well. I don't just play CSGO, CS2 actually. I keep saying CSGO, but it's not called CSGO anymore. And I feel like these work in all the games I play, so you can copy these if you want. Okay, so resolution. Just put your resolution. There isn't a lot to too, but just put your refresh rate on the highest one you have, please. So many people don't use the refresh rate their monitor has. It's insane. Just put your refresh rate on the refresh rate that your monitor has here, please. Okay, so at the adjust desktop settings, I just have everything normal, but I put my digital vibrance on 100. A lot of people stopped doing this. A lot of CSGO pros, CS2 pros, I guess. But I don't know, I feel like my game has more color. I like it more, so I've kept playing with it on 100. And then lastly, for our adjust desktop size and position, put your main screen on performing scaling on GPU and put it on full screen so your game can stretch out. I feel like GPU is the best here. It gives me most FPS, it works the best. You should put the override scaling mode on as well. You can see I have two monitors. The main one where I came on, I put on GPU, the other one I put on display. So it's not too GPU heavy. Okay, so we've come to the part of the video where I told you all my settings. So if that's all you wanted, you can click off. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe then. But I would like to show you my routine, because currently there's no workshop in this game, so you can't really practice. Like, there's a way to add some maps into the game, some warm-up maps, but I feel like they're pretty basic, so I'm not using those. Currently, I am just warming up by playing deathmatch. Okay, so for my warm-up routine, currently I am just playing deathmatch against bots, which might sound stupid, because I mean players are obviously better than bots. So some of you might say that's a better way to warm up, but I feel like, yeah, I'm missing so much. But I feel like warming up against bots has really given me an advantage and like playing games after. I feel like when I haven't done this, my aim is really off and really bad. So I would suggest you just play one deathmatch against bots, and I promise you, your aim will feel way better. Okay, but I'm not gonna fucking warm up 10 minutes. But yeah, I've just been playing Nuke warm up. You can change it up if you want, maybe play Mirage or something, but I really like warming up like this. I just play a game with AK, then I play a game with Deagle and Alp, and I just warm up for like that for like 20 minutes, and then I start to play my Faceit games, esportal games, all that stuff. In the future there will probably be warm-up maps again. I would recommend you start using those then, but currently I just warm up by playing that match against bots for like 20 minutes, and like I said, it feels like I play better if I do that stuff, so you should definitely try it. You could also play against players, but I feel like I just get dicked all the time, and you don't even know if they're cheating or not, because this game's anti-cheat is fucking garbage at the moment. So yeah, just warm up against bots, like they're pretty decent. Just try to get the highest score you can. And not the highest score, the highest kills, because you can get scored by using random weapons. When I play with AK, I get like around 140 kills at the end of the whole deathmatch. So try to beat those. Yeah, you know what? That's actually quite a fun challenge. Try to beat my score. I think my highest is 140. So I'll try to beat 140 kills in that match against bots, and let me know in the comments if you can do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and hope you have good games with my settings. See you soon. Peace.